Wait till you see why this little ranch house has some pretty good income potential. It's nestled here in Old Town Littleton, and let's go inside and take a look. This is a one-story ranch house, mostly brick. It does have the asphalt shingles. This whole block is mostly the same. Ranch homes. The yard is really in nice shape. This tree is huge. This is a maple. Look at that. Got window well covers. Nice little front patio. Entering into the home, we've got the living room here on the left. Beautiful wood flooring. A couple of windows in here with the nice blinds. This archway. This house was built in 1955, so it has some of the features. This would be the dining room. And the dining room has a large window looking out over the backyard. And then we get this big pantry. Put lots of groceries in there. Everything in the kitchen, the cupboards, some of them are not new, but they've all been painted. And they have some new hardware on them. I think this is a new set, a newer set here. The same hardware, just a little bit different color on the bottom is kind of a gray. And you've got white on top, but it looks really nice. These are 42-inch cabinets here. And a little window over the sink. It does have this big sink here. And oh, another new appliance. New dishwasher. The backsplash is really pretty, and it goes really well with the color of the cupboards. So these have all been painted inside, but the 42-inch cabinets are a great feature. This is kind of a fun thing here. This old fan, as you turn it on here, and it's an exhaust fan, but it really matches the age of the house. Turn it back off. So there's quartz countertops. And updating the railing. So moving down the hallway to the upstairs bedrooms. Beautiful window. Not huge rooms because it's an older house. This must be a linen closet. It is. And the bathroom with an updated vanity. This one has a bathtub with a shower. Cool. So the second bedroom, again, wood floors. This one has a closet. Everything's been freshly painted. This bedroom has the 2 windows, and they all have these blinds. So even the ceiling has been painted. And this is kind of a taupe color, tan. And this is the 3rd bedroom upstairs. All 3 of these are about the same size. This bedroom overlooks the backyard. Let's see if we can open that up. Oh, there you go. So that would be your view from this bedroom. And a closet. The doors have been painted. They are wood doors. And then if you noticed in here, there's tile on the floor in the bathroom, which matches the tile in the tub. So let's move down in the basement. I'll show you that. And then we'll talk about why this house has some income potential. So there's carpet here going downstairs. And the livable area down here is all carpeted. It's over 1,700 square feet of livable area. Now they're calling this a 4-bedroom house. This is supposed to be the 4th bedroom, but it's non-conforming because there's one small window. This would need to be made into an egress window to consider this a bedroom. This is bigger bedroom than all the ones upstairs, and it does have a closet that is cedar lined, and it's carpeted with a couple of shelves up above. So it could be a 4-bedroom if you made this an egress. The carpet is new. It's really pretty. And there's 3 small windows here in this area. This would be great for a pool table, rec room. Could make it an office space. Or if you really needed an office, that room would be perfect for an office because it's a non-conforming bedroom. And then make this an extra TV area. Back here, we have a pretty good sized bathroom. Another tub. This one has tile. It's a different color, but it all matches really well. And then it's got a large vanity with 2 sinks, quartz countertop. I wonder if these open. Ooh, they do. Look at that. Ooh. So this has a surround inside of it, the tub, but it looks good. And there's some extra storage in here with some drawers. Another small window in this bathroom. The ceilings aren't very high. You can almost touch them. But everything has fresh paint. It's very clean, move-in ready. So let's go check out the backyard. Oh, we forgot to check this out. This would be a storage room, but also has laundry hookups with a wash basin. There's a window in here, a lot of storage. This room just goes on, and there is a second window in this storage room. Over here, the light won't come on in this room, but this is the utility room. It does have a newer furnace and a newer water heater. So this is all unfinished square footage. It's very spacious. Okay, moving up the stairs, there's a door here to go outside, and there's also a door in the kitchen to go outside. So you can go either way. I'm going to go this way. I like this little nook up here for some extra storage or decorating here in the kitchen. Another screen door. And a little concrete stoop. So it's a great sized backyard. The kids can play, put a little swing set back here. Patio would be great for barbecuing, entertaining. Put a porch swing out here. We got some neighbors playing some music next door. It's fantastic. A lot of really pretty bushes and rock. Well-maintained yard and well-maintained home. Another huge tree. This is a honeysuckle locust. But look at all the shade it provides. Fantastic. The air conditioning unit over here on the side has to be in really good shape. So you'll notice from the outside you can definitely see the windows are not newer at all. They might even be original. They're just the aluminum and they crank out. I don't know if the upper windows open, they just might. But all of these will crack open. So in this house, I think windows would be a priority just for efficiency and for looks. This is that stoop going into the kitchen. It's got a nice fenced in area. So if you put your pets back here or some little kids, they wouldn't be able to get out. So this driveway, I wanted to show you how long this driveway is. You can fit a couple cars, an RV, a boat. This is a very long driveway. So let's move into the detached garage. Now, this is what I was talking about when I said income potential. You have a garage that's detached like this. It is perfect to make into an ADU or an accessory dwelling unit. So there's a housing shortage here in Colorado, and something like this could help a family out, could help you out with some income, and also provide maybe some multi-generational living. So the rules for ADU are you can only have one ADU per family lot, and the ADU can be no larger than 1,000 square feet unless the home itself is smaller than 1,000 square feet. It can't be any bigger than the home. The height can be 1 story unless the home is more than 1 story. Then there's a possibility that the ADU can be more than 1 story. You do have to follow setbacks of the property. There's different setbacks depending on if the garage is on an alley or if it's adjacent to an alley. So I'm going to measure this garage while we're here. So it's 18 feet by about 22 feet. So if you're going to make a detached garage into an ADU, you need a detailed site plan with architectural drawings to show how it'll be converted into habitable living space. The ADU, it must have a private kitchen, a sleeping area, and a bathroom. It has to have utility hookups, water, sewer, and electrical. And then you might have to make some structural updates. On this one for sure, framing, insulation, drywall, and just make sure that the structural load will hold. You'll then need to file a deed restriction. The deed restrictions prevents the ADU from being sold separately from the main house. Then you'll hire a licensed contractor. The licensed contractor will pull permits, and they'll schedule all the inspections, and then they'll do the work. So after the ADU passes that final inspection, then you'll have to apply for a certificate of occupancy. And once that happens, then you're good to go. You're ready to turn this Reach out to me. I'm Teresa Wallace with Realty One Group, and I'd love to help you out. If you want to see this house, give me a call. And if you want some more information on building an ADU or what it might take to do that, I'd love to help you out. Have a great day.